Greetings. So, just a little check-in. Some of the things that have been put out there. What do you think? Just answer yourself quickly and honestly. What color skin did the people have that Kyle shot in Kenosha? Did young Kyle shoot black people or white people? What were you led to believe by the media? What's your first answer? Who did Kyle shoot in Kenosha? Okay, that's one. Number two, what are the truckers calling for in Ottawa? Are they calling for, they don't like masks, as Gerald Cherney said on Facebook. Oh, they're so racist and Nazis, they don't like masks. Actually, none of them are saying anything about masks. And they're also not anti-vaxxers. That's another really key point. 88% of them are vaccinated. So when the leftist media is calling them all anti-vaxxers, you're actually discrediting yourself. Because everyone who's familiar with the situation at all or has seen an interview with an actual trucker, not a pundit putting down a trucker, but an actual trucker, the voice, the source of which an independent media, we should like to go to the source before we could characterize it, right? Not anymore. They're happy to not sample any trucker at all or know anything about them. And they're happy to just condemn them all as anti-vaxxers, even though 88% of them are vaccinated. What the truckers are protesting, and you can see, if you just looked at one picture of their signs, you'd see they're anti-mandate. It's anti-mandate. They're against laws that are forcing people to take flawed medical things they don't need. Okay? So it's against the mandate, not the vaccine. That's really important distinction. Okay? And they're against passports and getting hassled at boundaries and stuff like that. So the media here in America, the leftists that are talking about pundits, academics, activists, coastal people, smugnerant liberals, they are all just kind of quoting what they don't know about the truckers right now. Truckers is actually a big working class movement against kind of establishment government pushing them around. Establishment government pushing them around on behalf of multinational corporations. Okay? Leftists used to be keyed in on multinational corporations and what they were doing. Now they're too busy calling everybody a racist to really know what the hell's going on. So they don't even know about, like, Pfizer. I haven't heard a leftist talking about Pfizer or Moderna or, you know, any of that. Goldman Sachs, Blackstone, BlackRock, any of the hedge funds and Vanguard, any of the investment firms, anybody that's, you know, really benefiting from all of this and pushing these false narratives that are keeping everybody freaked out about each other and uncritical of the establishment and the medical establishment that's completely failing us during a pandemic. And so this is really disappointing, right? It's really sad. It's really scary that the way they've chosen to mischaracterize these truckers is just further alienating us and a further diss of the working class by privileged academic coastal elites that are just so out of touch now, completely out of touch with reality. And that's another reason we're headed for possibly civil war, which seems like what they want. It seems like no one's going to out there saying, we're going to try to listen to you. We're going to try to hear your concerns and talk to you. No, instead they vilify you. We're just going to call you Nazi. And that makes us feel really good. And that's not how we get out of this problem. That's not how we create harmony and create better outcomes for people in America by vilifying each other through the filter of corporate media. That's what we're doing right now. And it's really sad that leftists are now so happy to vilify each other through the filter of corporate media, that they're willing to rely on this filter of corporate media, that they're willing to go around saying, oh, the truckers up in Ottawa are a bunch of, Trumper, crazies, right? And then someone with a camera in a truly independent media can go up there and interview the people and find out that they're actually a complex crowd. They're ethnically diverse. There's black truckers. Who knew black people can drive trucks? So they're not all white supremacist, crazy Trumper, racist, and you're an idiot for saying that. And it's really disappointing. Really disappointing.